What's happening, everybody? Of course, it's your host, Brink Young, and you are tuning in to the most award-winning talk show in Memphis, Atlanta, and Mobile, Alabama. I'm talking about BrinkTV. Of course, the trophies are in the back, all 10 of them. Diaz, if you speak Spanish, like I say, BrinkTV. Now, to not adjust your TV set, we got a beautiful lady on the couch. She's an artist and a photographer and an actress and a producer. Hey, she do so much. She got so many jobs. She might be Jamaican. I don't know. Finna find out. But my girl Benji, how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing excellent. First and foremost, I gotta say thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for kicking it on the white couch with the Brinkster. Appreciate it.
No, thank you.
So you actually spent some time in Memphis, huh?
13 years.
13 years in the M.
That's it.
Oh, baby, you a Memphian.
I lived on every side.
Okay, that's what's up. That's dope. So coming up, like, who did you have in those headphones?
Man, 3-6 Mafia. You already know.
Yeah.
You know, that's a given.
Yeah.
Yo Gotti for sure. Still
Okay.
got Yo Gotti in my headphones.
Oh, yeah.
I hope to work with him one day. Tupac, he
Okay.
was a major influence in my life. You know,
Okay.
Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
He like. Yeah.
Now, I think that's dope that you actually mentioned Queen Latifah, because that's one name that you rarely hear when we talking about female MCs. You know, you go hear the Lil' Kims, you go hear the Foxy Browns, you know, the Nicki Minaj's, but you rarely hear Queen Latifah. And I think she really was the one who set the stage for it all. Like,
correct.
Who else could you go to? Like, she was killing. Like, she was on the I think that was at New Jack City, you know what I'm saying, that soundtrack. Like, she was the voice of female hip-hop at the time. So I think that's dope that you listening. See, you got a good ear.
Female empowerment.
I see.
That's
I love
what
it.
it's all about.
Ladies first. Ladies first. Yeah, I love it. All right, so let's talk about, at what age did you say music is what I want to do?
12.
12.
Yeah. 12.
Okay, so at age 12, people want to be like doctors, lawyers, and basketball players, and actresses, and singers, and all that. What made you say, I want to be a rapper?
Well, I had my own female group at 12.
Really?
I did, and actually I was singing first.
Okay, you were singing?
Yeah, my whole family, they come from a family of gospel singers.
Where is it? Let me hear it. Nah, I'm kidding. I ain't going to put you on the spot like that.
But you will hear something real soon.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. All right, so you had a group. What was the name of the group?
Well, we didn't really have a name.
Okay.
We were just, doing a lot of talent shows together, neighborhood star, superstars.
Okay.
Yeah,
So group no name. Y'all was out there. Yeah.
We just doing our thing.
Okay. So are you still in touch with those other ladies in the group, or what?
I'm not in touch with those ladies. I've tried to reach out to them on Facebook, but I haven't been able to find them.
Maybe it's that life is kind of past them now, know. But they need to get up with Benji, because Benji's popping right now.
Yeah.
It's dope that you, like I say, you live in New York. You actually about to go to California.
Yes.
What you got going in California,
I have
girl?
a lot going on in California. I'm actually about to, go to California and work on some films. I'm about to finish up my whole album with DJ King Assassin.
Wait a minute
well-known
Come
DJ
on
King
now.
Assassin.
Okay. And he's produced for, you say Tupac.
Yeah, he did Dear Mama.
Wow.
He worked with Eazy-E. Of course, he's worked with Wyclef. He's still currently Wyclef's DJ and producer.
Okay.
Ice-T.
Wow.
Worked with Ice-T.
My guy.
Yeah, so he's been in the game for a while.
See, she got the heavy hitters. She's over here so modest, you know what I'm saying? She's next up. She got the heavy hitters in her camp. You also got Cal Dawson as your manager. Let's talk about that, because he's definitely dope. How did that come about?
Yeah, well, he saw me on social media. I spend a lot of time, on social media every day, promoting and marketing my work. I believe that's very important if you want to make it.
Definitely.
And, he saw my work and he said he wanted to work with me.
Okay.
And so I'm actually, he manages Benny Siegel, Mr. Cheeks, Jatine Green. I don't know if you've heard of her. But she's pretty dope as well. He's got me opening up for Benny Siegel actually next month, April the 18th in Seattle, Washington.
Okay. Well,
so
that's
he's doing
dope.
his thing as well.
That's dope. All right. So you say you going out to Cali. You said to be on a film. So are you actually producing the movie, acting? What are you doing?
I am acting.
So would this be your acting debut or what?
Yeah, it'll be my acting debut.
Okay.
I'm actually working on a trend of films. Out there.
Okay.
So, yeah.
See, this girl is working. Like I said, she is not just limited to the studio, not just limited to the stage, being just a rapper. You got a lot going on. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and talk about the project. You say you are actually working with DJ King Assassin. He's going to produce this whole project, right?
He's producing the whole entire project.
Okay.
I have one track that'll go on the project. Produced by 88 Fingers.
Okay.
He's multi-platinum. He's worked with Jacquees. He's still the producer for LA Love the Boss.
Wow. Wow.
He's worked with Erykah Badu and just many major artists.
Okay. All right. So you got a title for this project yet, or what?
Well, I do have a title for the project. I'm not going to release it at this time.
Okay.
But just know that there'll be a string of projects released musically.
Okay.
Because my goal actually is to put out 7 albums in 2 years.
Wow, we talking about 7 albums in 2 years. Girl, you finna be in the studio like Tupac. What's going on? So that would describe your work ethic right there. How often do you write?
Every day.
Every day?
Every single day.
You don't take no breaks?
It's just so natural, Okay. I always have thoughts and I write them down.
That's cool. That's cool.
It's always something that needs to be expressed,
You're right.
How your day went, what you saw in the news, what's going on in the hood.
You're right.
You want to write about it.
Yeah.
These men, how they acting, how they not acting. These women, how they need to be acting and what they need to be looking out for, when, they encountered in life. So. Yeah,
we definitely going to talk about that in a minute. So when can we expect this project?
Well, I'm going to let you know, early spring. Okay. The whole entire album will be out. And we're already going to drop the first single within 2 weeks. Okay. And this is going to be on all digital platforms, streaming? Okay. Everywhere. Because I'm also getting radio play. Through, like I said, Detroit Unplugged. Getting radio play through Dirty South Radio. And also DJ King Assassin has his own show as well out there in Cali. It's called the King Assassin Show. That's dope.
That alone means we making money. I feel you. So let's talk about, you did mention how these guys be acting. I mean, it's no secret you're a sexy young lady. Well, light skin, fine. Hey, a little something, but you're very gorgeous. Like, what is it like for you being in I guess you'll call it a male dominated industry? I'm pretty sure you work with a lot of DJs, you maybe work with a lot of producers and engineers, man. Pretty sure guys want to holler, because like I say, you good looking chick, so I'm pretty sure they ready to push up on you, ready to holler. What is it like?
Well, I'm a boss, and not only am I a boss, I'm also a leader and not a follower. Yeah. So I'm trying to set a new way. It's 2020, and I'm trying to let people know, women, you don't have to go and, sleep with your managers anymore and your producers and your DJs to get on. Stand strong and do your thing. Okay. That's dope. That's dope.
So, are other female artists, are they receptive to your music, or do you ever get like that resistance or that hate from them, or what?
Well, I really try not to burn bridges, and I have a policy of building women and uplifting women. I've never really had a problem with women, period. Gotcha. Most of my haters, I would say, wouldn't even be from women. It would be more of maybe family or people you grow up with that don't want to see you shine. Wow. But I take to women very well. I've actually moved women in my house over the last couple of years, them and their children, to help them, in a time of need. Okay. So let's talk about New York. Like, is New York, do they feel your music? Are they feeling Benji? Like, they really are. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. I never expected that, and I'm forever grateful, that people took the time to even listen to someone like me from the South, right? And let alone them liking it. Yeah, because it's kind of like what we were talking about off camera. How the South has a heavy influence on music, period, because like you mentioned off camera, like your Cardi B's and your Nicki Minaj's, like a lot of their producers, a lot of they songs are Southern influence. Really, like it's heavy South, you know what I mean? Is. Like that's how it is. So all right, so we got to talk about this photography, because you've been doing photography for a very long time. You actually had an agency with models, right? Yeah, I still have an agency.
You still got it?
I still have them.
See, she working, man. She got so many hats on. I love it. So let's talk about photography and the models.
Okay. I've been doing professional editorial photography since 2013. I started right here in Memphis. Okay. I had over 300 models. Wow. I still have every single one of those models besides 2. Yeah. And that's, within 6 years, I've still, remained to be able to keep all of those models. And what I do is I help them find work, whether it's a video, or any kind of gig or something that's coming into town so that they can make money. Right. But I also let my models, stay independent. Okay. There's no contracts or anything like that. Okay. That's actually a hell of a track record to have 300 and only 2 broke camp in how many years, you say? 6.
6. Hey, they need to holler at you. So what's the best way that a model or aspiring model that might be watching this interview, they can get in contact with you so that you can get in contact
with me through my social media? Okay. Which would be Instagram, it would be Snapshots, which would be SSNAPSHOTS_photography_talent.
Okay, and they can definitely contact you as far as photo shoots and all that as well through that same email.
Yeah, I do a lot more than just model. I do celebrity events, You know, I do weddings, you know, newborn, engagements, everything.
She working. I love it. I love it. All right, so we got to talk about the music scene. I'm talking about hip hop in Nashville. What is it like? Tell me about it.
Hip hop in Nashville, I feel like someone needs to stand up.
Okay.
Someone needs to be the leader. We've had Young Buck. Yeah. Actually, I was in his video when it came out. What was that? In the junkyard.
Okay. Let me in.
I was on the car dancing. So,
really?
Yeah. So I've been, you know, I've been in tune for that long.
Yeah.
But, you know, there needs to be more people in Nashville standing up, you know, paving the way so that hip hop can grow. Yeah. You know, in a demographic way in a place like that.
Yeah. And that's kind of confusing to me, to be honest, because like I say, Nashville is a more bigger city, larger city than Memphis is, but I really don't see Nashville getting as much shine as Memphis does. You know, of course, you got people like Lito, Star Lito, shout out to him, you know, but other than Young Buck and Lito, like I personally don't know many, I guess you'll say top tier or major artists from there, you know, so why would you say that is? Like, is the city not associating with hip hop? Is it just a country music, or I mean, what is it? What would you say? I
believe that country music does play a big role.
Okay.
But also I believe that people, you know, travel to get on because John Doe did it. So maybe they go to Texas or maybe they go to Atlanta. Okay. You know, some may go to Miami, some may go to New York. Yeah. You know, but somebody's got to stand their ground. Right. And then, you know, they'll pave the way for others.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's dope. All right. So let's talk about New York. I mean, what's that hip hop scene like up there? I know it's popping,
it's real
but
hip-hop.
I mean, yeah. Yo, son, yo.
Yo. Bananas and and expression in every word. Yeah. And verbiage that they use. But New York is hip hop. Okay. You know, from the style. Yeah. You know, they have the whole shadig. Yeah. You know, from their bars. Right. You know. But they're like you said, you know, they're doing a lot of, you know, the music that we're doing now, the repetitive and the crunk and the club music. Yeah,
and that's one thing I like about it because, you know, I actually lived in New York for a while, but at the time I lived there, they would booing Southern artists, like you know, people like Waka Flocka and you know, OJ the Juice Man, like they were getting booed. But I mean, now you got different people coming up there, like maybe Lil Baby and all that, and they, you know, selling out arenas and clubs and all that. Like it's crazy, like how that switched. Like when I lived up there, they was like, "What are you saying?" I said, "Man, you country. Like what are you talking about?" You know, and that's just how they was. But now it's like they open arms to the South.
Yeah,
you
they
know?
really do.
Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get all that social media out real quick.
Okay.
What is it?
Okay, we got Instagram, and you can follow me Benji official page. We have Twitter, and you can follow me on Benji KDMT. And we have Facebook, and you can follow me there on Terry TERRIE Hurd HURD, the real Benji.
I gotta ask you, where did Benji come from? The name
Benji. Yeah. See, I've always been a hustler.
Okay.
If you can't tell, I stick my hand into everything.
I see.
And so, you know, Lady Benjamin used to be my old name. Okay. And as I grew in time, I said, shoot, you know, I'm too mature for a long name like this. So I shortened it down to Benji. And plus, I've always been G.
Yeah, so, I love it. That's dope. It. That's dope. G. most def. So, I gotta ask you, like, as far as what's the proper way for? Because I'm pretty sure you get a lot of guys in the DM. You know, a lot of guys in the inbox. Like I say, you fine, you light skin. You know, we talk about springtime fine.
Oh wow!
What's the proper way? What's the proper way for a guy to approach Benji? Like, how does that work?
First of all, you know, a lot of people don't want to even ask you for your name. Yeah. When they're approaching you, they just, hey, what's up, baby? Right. That's not me. Okay. So if you want to approach me, you know, you're gonna have to have a little bit of respect. Like Mary J said, what's she say? What's the 411? Yeah. So just have a little respect, you know, and let me know who you are. You know what I'm saying? And that's all you gotta do. A lot of times these days, guys don't even let you know their name. They just walk up, hey, baby, hey, boo. I'm not her.
Cause I know your DM gotta be popping right now.
It's popping more and more like popcorn. You know what I'm saying?
I know it.
But you know what I'm saying? I don't entertain things. You know what I'm saying? It's not directed the proper way.
Yeah. What would you say are some of the craziest things that's popped up in your DM?
Oh man, pictures.
Don't tell me you got D pics in the DM.
Woo, they in there.
Come on now.
The little ones and the big ones.
The little mighty weenies. Yes, they are in the DM. That's crazy.
The giant and the small.
I promise you. So it's definitely a block party when it comes to that, because you ain't tolerating all that. Any shout outs, anything before we go?
Yeah, sure. Let me give a shout out to, first of all, KDMT, DJ King Assassin, A.O. Owens, we haven't talked about him. You know, I've done a couple, tracks with him. I have a single I call it You Can. I'm working on another freestyle on a track that we just did like 2 weeks ago. A shout out, of course, to Dirty South Radio, DJ Hollywood, and DJ Miss Dollar.
Okay.
That's it.
And we out here. Last question I got for you. Let's say there's an aspiring artist or maybe actress, and they're watching this interview. They want to be like you, but they think about giving up. What advice would you have for them?
Don't give up. Don't worry about what other people say, your naysayers. Don't worry about your age. Don't worry about how much money you got in your bank account. You just keep on pushing. And don't worry about how much food you got in your refrigerator. Don't set your dream aside because of your circumstances that you see today. Because faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen.
She quoting scriptures around this thing. I love it. We talking about BrinkTV. We talking about Benji. Thank you again for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
You guys make sure y'all stay tuned to everything that she's got going on. Like I said, she will be in films. She's got an album coming this spring. She's working with major people. Like I say, and she's sexy. I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying? I gotta say that. You know what I mean?
Dance.
You can dance?
I can dance.
We go see that off camera. Anyway, like I said, thank you again for coming on the show. That being said, now back to more BrinkTV.